Good morning. This is Dan. We are going to ride from Mesa, Arizona to Sedona. My wife and I are staying at a 55 plus resort park in Mesa. A few shots of us leaving the community, and we're going to hit the 202, and that's going to take us over to the 101 loop, and then we'll be on Interstate 17. We're taking the quicker route to Sedona because we want to spend some time there today. We're getting away a little later in the day than normal. It's about 147 miles to Sedona. And with that, I'm going to just let you listen to some tunes and watch the scenery. It's prettier than one might think. Traffic is pretty light. And it took us a while to get kind of out of the city. My odometer was reading 65 miles when we actually got out of the town. And if you've never been to Phoenix area, you just really can't picture how spread out this is. There's lots of communities: Chandler, Gilbert, Mesa, Scottsdale, Glendale, Surprise, and others, Fountain Hills, that surround Phoenix itself. And it makes it a very spread out large city. So with that, there's some tunes going in the background. I hope you enjoy, and I'll chat with you a little later. We stayed at a really nice place in Sedona. It's called Lantern Light Motel, and so here's some shots of that. It's a really cute little place, and the motorcycle felt right at home with what was parked out front. The grounds surrounding it's just a great place to relax, and there's fire pits and chairs to sit in. So yeah, really enjoyed staying there, and I'd highly recommend it if you go to Sedona. We were fortunate to have a brewery within walking distance, Sedona Beer Company. They had a food truck there, so we had a beer, and I had a flight actually. Liz had a cider, and we had a little appetizer from the food truck, and it was quite tasty. So when you go to Sedona, there's a kind of two areas. Instead of going downtown, you want to go uptown. And so that area's got a lot of restaurants. We ate at a really good spot there called 89, something like that, 89 Grill. Had some great music, and the food was really good. Down the hill from uptown is the art district. It's really a neat area, and if you like art, there's lots of shops to go through. It's I have a tough time pronouncing it, but Tlaquepaque, I believe is how you say it. And now, as we leave Sedona, we're going to take a little loop around. It's just outside of Sedona. You turn basically at the high school. Real scenic. Some fantastic homes up on the rock. And next, we're going to go south and hit the highway to head home. And now we're headed south, and we're going to take a longer route home through the mountains. It's 174 miles going this route, but it's you go through some gorgeous country. And this road just keeps climbing, and the temperatures are dropping as we climb, so it's getting pretty comfortable now, but I think it's going to get maybe even cooler as we go up through the mountains. If you've never been to Arizona, these northern mountains are actually not only beautiful, but there'll likely still be some snow up here. We'll have a look as we get it higher. And now we're headed through the pine forest, and sure enough, there's some snow off the side of the road. And we came up here a couple of years ago, and I was not really understanding what we were going to run into in the mountains. It was raining, but it was, you know, probably mid-60s, and I thought, yeah, this is going to be okay. But after we left Payson and got up into the mountains, it started snowing. And the road, it got down to like 32 degrees. We were freezing, and the snow was starting to stick on the road. And I was just getting a little nervous whether we were going to make it over to the other side. And we finally did, but it's still, in March, it's still winter up here in the mountains. And now coming back down into the Phoenix area. This is still, gorgeous road and country out here, and lots of turns, and they're big sweepers, as is most of this road. It's really beautiful. And now we're on the home stretch. The first time we made a loop out here was about 4 years ago, and we turned off the highway. We're on this little road, and my GPS said we were 15 miles from our RV, and I'm thinking, yeah, I must have messed up when I put that coordinate in, because we can't be just 15 miles outside of Mesa, because it's a few miles just getting anywhere out of Mesa. That would mean we're maybe 10 miles out of town. I thought that was impossible. And sure enough, pretty quick, we were in town, and we were only a little ways from home. I'm going to end with a sunset for Mesa. From Arizona, this is Dan and Liz. Peace out.